Hello, my little yarnivores and spiderettes. Fiber Spider back again with part 2 of the Tudor shawl. And we are on row 12. So we're going to hop right in. Now, because we have the preliminaries of the shawl already done, I'm going to go a little bit faster, because, part 1, it was really to get you used to what's going on. And I'm going to show you, because I promised, going to show you the repeat. Now, I did say earlier that you could end on row 11, or any row for that matter, but we're going to get up to this point once again. So I'm going to start by chaining up 3. 1, 2, 3. Turn that work. It's getting pretty long here. Okay, then 4 doubles into that first stitch. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay. Skip 1, anchor it with a single. Okay, chain 5, because we need 2 loops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Single crochet into the chain space. Chain 5 again, so we have our 2 loops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Skip the single, the next 2 doubles, going into that third with a single. Okay, got to close this one up. So into the single, we need another fan, shell, whatever. So 5 doubles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Lock it into place with a single into the chain space. Another shell into the next single with 5 doubles. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Lock it into place by skipping the next 2 doubles, single crocheting into the third. Okay, and then we need this one to grow. So chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Single crochet into the chain space. Chain 5 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Skip the single and the next 2 doubles, going into the third double with a single. So we have this one at the end growing, that one closed up, this one growing, very good. Okay, so now this one needs to be closed up, so we need 2 shells. First shell is in this single crochet. It's 5 doubles. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Lock it into place into the chain space with a single. Another fan into the next single crochet. It's 5 doubles. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Lock it into place by skipping the next 2 doubles, going into the third with a single. Okay, and then we need to grow this space out with 2 chain spaces. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Single crochet into the chain space. And of course I have a knot. Of course. Okay, there we go. Okay, chain 5 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Skip the single and the next 2 doubles, going into that third double with a single crochet, and then 5 double crochets into the last double crochet. One, 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right. Now, of course, keep in mind, I know I'm going a little bit fast, but you can always pause, you can rewind. I always put timestamps if I can help it. So, I hope I'm not rushing you, but, since part 1, I think that we have the basis of this pretty well underhand. So I'm going to keep going with row 13. Alrighty. Okay, row 13. All right, so chain up 3. 1, 2, 3. Turn the work. 4 doubles into the first stitch. 1, 2, 3, and 4. For a total of 5. Lock it into place with a single after skipping 2 stitches. Nope, 1 stitch. See, I went too fast even for myself. Skip that first stitch, going into the second with a single crochet. All right, so we need 3 loops. We only have 2. We need 3. So chain 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Single crochet into the chain space, if I can get there. There we go. Chain 5 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Single crochet into the chain space. Chain 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, skip the single, the next 2 doubles, going to that third double with a single. All right, now we need the top apex. So I'm going to do a shell into that single crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Skip the next 2 doubles, single crochet into the third to lock it in place. Okay, so now we need 3 loops. We only have 2, we need 3. So chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Single crochet into the chain space. Chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Single crochet into the next chain space. Okay, and chain 5 once again. Yes, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, skip the single crochet in the next 2 doubles, going into that third double with a single crochet. Okay, now we've got to create the apex here by doing another shell into this single crochet. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Lock it into place by skipping the first 2 doubles, going into the third with a single. All right, and then we need to have 3 loops here, so we're going to do some chains. All right, so chain 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Single crochet into the chain space. Chain 5 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Single crochet into the chain space and chain 5 again. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Skip the single and the next 2 doubles going into the third double with a single crochet, and then 5 doubles into the last double. All right, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right, so that is the end of row 13. So this one is as big as it's going to get. So next row, it's going to start shrinking. Alrighty. Row 14. Okay. Chain up 3. 1, 2, 3. Turn your work. My goodness. Okay. 4 doubles into that first stitch. 1, 2, 3, and 4 for a total of 5. Skip the first stitch going into the next with a single. Okay, so we have 3. Well, we need to start shrinking, decreasing this window. So we need another shell in this single right here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Lock it into place with a single in the next chain space. Chain 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Single crochet into the next space. Chain 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Single crochet into the next space. Okay, so we've got our 2 spaces. Well, that means that into this single crochet we need another shell. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, lock it into place by skipping the first 2 doubles, going to the third with a single. Okay, now because we reached the apex, well, we need another shell right here because it's going to go out again, right? So into this single right here, another shell. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay. And we've got 3 loops here. Well, we need to shrink that down to 2, right? So single crochet into the next space, chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, single crochet into the next space, chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, single crochet into the next space. So we've got our 2 loops, right? Well, that means that we need another shell at this single crochet point right here. So 5 doubles, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, lock it into place by skipping the first 2 doubles, going into the third with a single. And then again, we need another shell over here because this was the apex, right? So we have a shell here, we need one right here. So into this single, another shell. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Lock it into place in the next space with a single. Okay, my goodness gracious me. All right, so we had 3 spaces. We only need 2, right? So chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, single crochet into that next space, chain 5 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Single crochet into the next space. Okay, so now we need a shell into this single crochet. 5 doubles. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, lock it into place by skipping the first 2 doubles, going into the third with a single, and then 5 doubles into the last double. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Bada bing, bada boom. All right. We are getting along nicely. Okay. Okay, row 15. All right. Chain up 3. 1, 2, 3. All right. Turn your work. Get yourself situated. Okay, and then 4 doubles into that first stitch. And 2, and 3, and whoa. 4. Okay, lock it into place by skipping 1, going into the next with a single. Okay, so now, does this look familiar? I hope it does, because we're going to create another arch. Look familiar? I hope so. All right, so chain 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, skipping that single crochet right in the middle, and the next 2 doubles going into the third with a single. Okay, here we have 2 arches. Well, we only want 1, so into the single here, do a shell. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Lock it into place with a single into that space. Chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Single crochet into the next space. Shell into the next single. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, lock it into place by skipping the first 2, going into the third with a single. All right, now we've reached the X, so to speak, so we need another arch space right here. So chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Skip that center, single crochet in the next 2 doubles, going into the third double with a single. Okay, now over here we have 2 spaces. We only want 1, so going into that single with a shell. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Lock it into place by doing a single into the next chain space. Chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Single into the next space. Okay, so now we only have 1 arch. So now we need another shell in that next single crochet. So 5 doubles. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Lock it into place, skip 2 doubles, single into the third. Okay, we need another arch space right here. Chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Skip the middle, single crochet in the next 2 doubles, going to that third double with a single. Get my yarn straightened out here. Okay, so now going to do a shell into this single right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Secure it and lock it with a single into the next space. Chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Single crochet into the next space. Into the next single crochet. Another shell. 1, whoops, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, lock that into place by skipping the next 2 doubles, going to the third with a single, and 1 more arch is needed. So chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, skip that middle single and the next 2 doubles, going to the third double with a single, and then 5 doubles into the last double. And we have done ourselves a full repeat. Promised I would. Albeit it was a little bit quicker, but like I said, I figured, you guys have enough of a foundation from part 1 of this tutorial that, I figured, we could go a little bit faster. you know. Okay, there we go. All right, so now I'm going to show you how you can clean up the edge, as it were. And of course, you can do this really at any point because it's the same technique regardless. Of course, also, if you have another idea as to how you would like to finish this off, that's fine too. All right, so let's move on to our border edging row. Alrighty. All right, so when you're ready to do the edging border, however you want to put it, going to chain up 3, turn the work, or just, if you feel that the piece is to your liking as far as the size is concerned. After chaining up 3, 4 doubles into that first stitch as per usual. Because I do like a sense of continuity, homogeny, however you want to put it, so that the border doesn't stick out, it blends in nicely. All right, and then lock it into place by doing a single crochet after skipping one, going into that next one. All right, so now we're going to want some shells here. So what I'm going to do is going to do a shell into this single right here. It's 5 doubles, no matter how you slice it, it's 5 doubles. So 3, oops. Oh, I got the 3, 4, and 5. Lock it into place with a single. And then 5 doubles, another shell into this single. If I can get there. There, 1, 2, 3, 4. And my yarn is getting all tangled up on me. At least I'm consistent, All right, so I got 4 and 5. Skip 2 doubles, going to the third with a single, lock it in place. All right, so we need to do essentially the same thing over here. So into this single, do a shell. Okay, lock it into place with a single. And into this single, another shell. Okay, lock that into place, skip 2 doubles going to that third with a single. Okay, into the single crochet here, 5 doubles. Lock it into place with a single. 5 doubles into the next single crochet. Lock it into place, skip 2 doubles, go into that third with a single. All right, and basically you would do the exact same thing, doing a shell into here, lock it into place here, shell into here, lock it into place at the third, shell into here, lock it into place here, shell in the single, lock it into place up here, shell in the single, lock it into place, 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 and then shell in the last double crochet. So that is how you would add, a really, really easy border, at least I think it is, to your piece. I think it finishes it up rather nicely, and that is how you would do it. Yeah. So listen, everybody, I really, really hope that this has clarified things by giving a full repeat in spite of going a little bit quick. I think I was thorough because, we started where it was just one loop right here, and that was where we finished off with row 11, right? And then we continued on up until we ended up with just one loop. It's the same process. The only real difference is when you're doing the diamonds in between, because you have to remember that as you're growing, one on the edge, well, you have to shrink some and grow some. Just watch and keep in mind, how it's progressing as you're stitching. Just be observant as to the general flow of the windows, and you can't go wrong. All right, I do hope that I was thorough enough and that you enjoyed this tutorial. If so, give a little thumbs up button, please. I do appreciate your appreciation, and I do hope that you like this very much. Also, of course, please do hit the subscribe button because I do try to post often, whether it's crocheting, knitting, audiobook narrations, or my other YouTube channel, Fiber Spider Games, where I do video game playthrough and commentary, and I would love to see you there too, as always. And until next time, I want all of you to stay inspired, stay caffeinated, and above all, stay stitching. Oh, I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.